Hello, men. It's been about 3 weeks since I've talked to you last. A lot has happened. I've been all over the globe, so I'm eager to get back to talking to you guys. Just a few quick notes. I'd like to congratulate Travis Henry and myself for getting engaged in the past 2 weeks. I'm assuming that's a good thing, right? Anyway, it's going to be a little bit different this video. I'm going to sum up each team's previous 3 weeks. So we'll start at the bottom with the Swarm. He's gone 0-3 the past 3 weeks. No surprise here. But only scoring a total of 201 points. He scored 45 one week, which is the league low. Could be the worst team in this league's history. Just check his lineup this week. He's got 5 guys on a bye this week. Nice draft, Yahoo. Henney, Campbell, and Manning all have been injured. Just brutal. I can't believe he beat me, but he scores 21 points higher against me than any other week. Just ridiculous. You're going to stay in the cellar all year long. Travis Henry's my dad, 0-3 the past 3 weeks, have lost 5 in a row. You're not Swarm bad, but you're still very bad. This year, the year of the non-productive tight ends is killing you. Gates and Davis were heroes last year. I like the Garcon trade. I thought it was one-sided, but it looks like Walter's paying off a little bit with Johnson's injury. You had a tough 3 weeks, but it looks like every week's going to be tough when you're at the bottom. Although week 10 you play the Swarm, so that could be the worst matchup in history. Next, the Beast, also 0-3 in the past 3 weeks, and he gets fewer and fewer each week. What's the deal? Strong start, fading fast. You lost to Bohica. That's ridiculous. I know how you feel. Can you stop this week the CPU drafted team streak? He's facing some buys, but I still don't think you have it in you. I guess it helps that you're on vacation. Does it? Next, the favorite. What? Are you kidding me? I went 1-2 the last 3 weeks. I have the same total points as our freaking leader, yet I've got 4 losses. Unbelievable. I put up a 170 spot against Freebirds. It'll be a league record, I'm sure. And then Bohica beats me when Romo and the Ravens do are on a bye week. Lucky ass. And then the CPU drafted team ended up Toyotaizing me. Just a joke. Just silliness. But I don't belong in the bottom of these shitbags. So in the words of Jim Fossil, we will make the playoffs. Next up, Team Bohica. How you're an 8, I don't know. You should be at least the bottom 2. You haven't broken the century mark once, and you have 3 wins. How does this happen? You got spanked by the Chili Dogs, snuck by myself, and then the Beast didn't show up against you. I don't think your luck can last, big guy. Next, Freebirds went 2-1 the past 3 weeks. That's understandable. You know, you had a tough week against myself, but you recovered, but you had 2 easy wins against the Beast and the Swarm. I still don't think your team is playing to its potential. So let's get it together, Eric Timberwolf. Next, Chazzy's Chalupas, 2-1 the past 3 weeks. He's coming on strong. He put up decent numbers against, he thumped the Swarm by 95. That's always going to make me smile. He must have been hungover the next week, scoring only 76, but still wins. When's that luck coming my way? Let's see. You face 2 cupcakes, and then you face a decent opponent in the MFCO in fall. So I see you finishing the top 5. Blues. Moving down the list. Next up, Suck My Ditka, 2-1. Stomp Travis Henry is my dad. Narrow loss to Dirty Dirty, which proves that he can finally beat you in a fantasy sport. It's amazing. Let's see. He got... I'm making myself laugh. It's ridiculous. Give a good titty bang against the Chili Dogs. And you post under his name, though. That was kind of weird. What are you guys doing together? Another top 5 potential finisher. Has the most transactions in the league, which is no surprise if you've ever played fantasy baseball with him. But this looks like it's paying off. Next in line, Alabama Chili Dogs, 1-2. A steady fall. Easy win over Bohica because his team's a joke. And then he choked against that CPU drafted team. Come on, man. Ditka gave you a pretty nice thumping, though. I'm glad you guys made up. How about them toppers putting it to those Blue Raiders? And you told me with a straight face that the Blue Raiders are a good football team. Let's get serious. you'll be lucky to hang on to a playoff spot towards the end of this year. Next up, Dirty Dirty. Bad loss to that CPU drafted team. Followed up nicely with conquering Ditka finally and then spanking Travis Henry. You're a middle of the road team, I think. Top 6, top 7. But well done with the toppers, beating MTSU in extra time and then shutting out Florida Atlantic. I like to see it. I hope it continues at homecoming on Saturday. MFCEO got to be the strongest team this year. Who did you trade Chris Johnson for again? Felix Jones? Wow. Damn it, Swarm. You're killing us. Fred Jackson and Wallace, I mean, you got a good team, but those two are having monster years. Monster years. And you add Breeze in. It's just almost not fair. Almost. I'm assuming you're going to win the regular season, but I think you may face a tough opponent in week 1 of the playoffs, so I'm sure they'll be looking for revenge. And first, that CPU drafted team, no transactions, has no idea what's going on, extends my lead. Won 3 in a row. You know, I've scored the same amount of points as you, but yet I've got 4 losses and you have none. I saw an e-card that was kind of a joke. It shows a girl talking to her. It looks like her boyfriend says, "I'm sorry that I won your fantasy football league without understanding football." Very relevant here. You have no influence on your team. It's just ridiculous. You're finally facing some buys this week, but you're playing the Beast, so I don't think you're going to lose this coming week. That's it for the last 3 weeks. This week's predictions, you got a brotherly matchup, the favorite versus Ditka. He usually has my number in fantasy football, so I'm going to win, but it's going to be close. The Beast squares up against, extends my lead. You got a good chance here, Beast, with him on some buys, but you just don't have a good enough team. Extends takes it. The Swarm faces Bohica, 2 terrible teams, but Bohica's going to win. MFCEO versus Freebirds. Going to be a close one, but CEO is going to pull it off. Travis Henry and my dad versus Alabama Chili Dogs. Chili Dogs is going to run all over that one. And then Dirty Dirty versus Chazzy Chalupas. The battle of the Franklin Cup. I believe Dirty Dirty is going to take it this year, although Chazzy Chalupas has a strong team. He just can't cut it. That's it. Week 7 is upon us, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and Sunday, probably going to be at B-Dubs watching some games, so give me a call. I'd like to have some drinks, have some wings, have some good times. See you later. Love, your favorite commissioner.